You ever fuck a dude with a strap on?
No. Not with a strap on.
But you've stuck
Maybe a strap in my hand.
You've stuck a dildo in a guy's ass?
I was 19.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what you going to blame it on? Damn.
No, I was 19. I'm not blaming it on nothing. I was 19. I was working at the airlines. It was the dude. He worked for FedEx. He's a pilot. He was like getting at me every day for like 6 months, telling me how much he wanted to go down on me, how beautiful I was, and all this stuff. And then finally, after 6 months, and after he bought me like a bed and some other shit he had bought me, and paid my rent, that I went ahead and went for it. Like, fuck it, go ahead and eat my pussy if that's what it's gonna be, whatever. And then I was also talking to this dude from Yugoslavia.
Was it in the new bed?
No, it's on my couch. Damn. That he had also paid for. So then we had I had just the day before that happened. Yeah, a dude that I was talking to in he's from Yugoslavia, but he lived in New York. He sent me a big old dildo, right? And
demonstrate. How big was it?
Bigger than this water bottle. It was a big black one too. And he said, "I want you to use this. I don't want you to sleep with nobody else."
They had a recall.
I said, "But I have never even slept with you." He said, "Well, I want you to save it for me, and don't sleep with anybody else, and just use this dildo, right?" So I said, "Oh, okay."
If it's dick bigger than that, well, never mind.
Anyways, so then
even the dog turned to see what you had to say.
If he said the dildo was that big, he said save it for him.
This big, not necessarily this wide, but it was this long, and it had veins in it and everything. It looked really real. And so then I had opened up the box and was like,
dick called ripped.
It was ripped, and I was like, oh my God, is this for real? And I was like, is this for real? And so then the next day, the pilot comes over to my house, and I was like, well, fuck it. If this is what it's going to be like, if this is what it's going to take, whatever, go ahead, go down. So he was going down, and he was like, I just want you to put your toe in my ass. And I was like, my toe in your ass? I can't. And I tried to reach around.
Toe in the ass.
I would not say no to anyone.
That is hilarious.
Trying my best to do it, and I was like, I'm trying to get my foot in your ass, but I can't. And then he was like, I just want you to put something in my ass while I'm eating your pussy. And I was like, oh, I got something. I just got it in the mail. And I hadn't even taken that out the package yet. And I just showed him. He was like, oh, do you got Vaseline? I was like, yeah.
He took that big thing.
And girl, oh my God. He was pound puppy in this pussy, right? He was licking that shit like it had the best dog food on it. And then, there's many dogs. And so he was pound puppy in that pussy, like, and so then, I was like,
Jason has a boner.
I was like, okay, are you ready? And he was like, yeah. So then I tried to reach around, I tried to like lean around and give it to him from the side, like try to give it to him, but my arm's not long enough. So then he took it. He was like, no, fuck that, you got to put it in there. And he took it. He was like, put it in there, and he stood up and bent over the couch. And then I was just like, okay. If this is what he likes, he was like 30. So I was like, all right. And I'm thinking this is what rich black men are into. So then I just put it up in there. And then he was like, talk dirty to me while you doing it. So then I was like, yeah, you a nasty bitch. You a dirty bitch. Taking all this plastic dick up in your ass like that. How your ass swallowing all this dick up? And it was like, it was swallowing it up. And then... My homegirl called me right as I was putting this dick in this man's ass, like repeatedly. I'm pounding it out. Like, and now I'm taking all the frustration out that every woman has ever had inside of her ass out on his ass. I'm pounding his shit out like, this is for every bitch that got fucked in the ass
400
and
years
didn't want to get fucked in the ass.
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm like, ah! I'm going in, right? And then she called me. He's like, answer the phone. I was like, no, that's my homegirl. He's like, answer the phone. And this is right when caller ID came out. I was like, no, that's my homegirl, Christy. I can't answer. He's like, answer the fucking phone and tell her what you doing. I was like, fuck it, all right. So I answered the phone. And Christy, this is my nastiest friend I ever had in my entire life. She the nastiest, most nastiest of all my friends. And she's like, what you doing, girl? I said, girl, I'm fucking this dude in the ass right now. She said, oh, yeah? You fucking him in the ass? Is his asshole wet? I said, it's got Vaseline all over it. She was like, yeah, put that shit up in his ass. Fucking lose that motherfucker in there. And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to lose it. And so she pumping me up, and he's like, yeah, tell her what kind of bitch I am. I said, yeah, he a booty bitch, girl. He a booty bitch. And so she's like, put me on speaker. So then I put her on speaker, and now she
they
dirty
running a
talking
train
to
on this motherfucker.
she dirty talking him, and I'm just I'm fucking fisting. I like fisting. You know, like I feel like it's fisting because my arm was working real hard. Like
shout out
fucking them in the
shout
ass
out
with
to the cell phone company for not dropping the call.
Yes,
No.
yes.
This was landlines, nigga. This is 1999.
Oh,
so then, this is when I
shit.
was like,
Yeah, this
it's
guy's
all
dead now.
landlines. It's all
Yeah,
landlines.
right.
This guy's colon cancer
No.
now.
And he's going crazy. Like, he's going bananas. He's like, oh, yeah. She talking dirty, and I'm pumping the shit. And she's just like, yeah, you a dirty motherfucker. You fly planes for FedEx. Oh, she gonna fly that dick in your ass. He's like, oh,
my
yeah.
God, that's
oh,
amazing.
yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm delivering packages. And,
Press 6 to keep going.
and that motherfucker.
And I'm back. Did she three-way? Did she like, hold on a minute, my mama called her.
No, here
Mama
goes
call
the
you about it.
nastiest shit in the world, though. The motherfucker came, right? He was, and I could tell he was about to come. I said, don't come on the couch. Don't come on the couch. So then he turned, and the shit hit the bukkake, like the coffee table and shit. And I was like, oh, my God. It looked like somebody sneezed on the table. And he wiped it down and everything. He was really polite about it. And then he was like, I would like for you to do this to me every day. And I was like... I was 19. I was like, I don't know if I can handle this mentally.